Okay, this is the fast but kind of difficult way of doing a Foundry, which is the out of bounds fight skip. It's just a long, like, out of bounds walking sequence, I guess, but it's kind of tricky, so yeah. At the start of the level, you're just kind of stuck in this room, and there's really not much to do here, so you just kind of gotta wait. You can, like, mess around with a barrel or something, I don't know. And we're gonna go left once this door opens. Now we're gonna go left and get the only upgrade we get in the game, which is for here, which is for micro missiles. Here, you can purchase them. You can grab that ammo if you need it. We're gonna walk forward this way. And this is really minor. You can jump into that rail and get a little boost down that hallway if you have a good enough frame rate. My frame rate's not good enough for it, so I can't do it, but it saves like 5 seconds. So now we're gonna do a micro missile boost up here and kill some of these guys. We're gonna go on this box, and we're gonna boost up to that railing. So yeah, we're gonna put 3 down on our feet and boost up like that up onto the railing. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's not that bad. Now we're gonna jump up into this corner. Make sure you're all the way up, and then up and ledge grab here, and then up and ledge grab here on the right side of that. You grab the right side of that rail, like that section there. And then you grab the key card and load checkpoint, like reload the checkpoint, which will skip the animation and despawn everything. And it saves like 2 or 3 seconds. So now we're gonna go right and jump down and then hold left. You don't want to hold W when you do that, or else you'll like ledge grab back up and it's stupid. And now just follow the path I take here. It's really straightforward. And once you're here, you want to jump onto that pipe here. Sometimes you'll miss that jump. If you do that, jump onto ledge grab back up there and jump up again. And then you crouch through this window and uncrouch and grab the rocket launcher and load checkpoint again. And now we are going to do the Foundry skip, which is a very long out of bounds skip. It's kind of difficult, so yeah. So you jump across or over here and walk down there. And now we need these guys alive, so we go around here and shoot the engineer like backwards into the wall there so that they stay alive. And kill these guys as well. Now turn around, and we're going to glory kill this guy. Oh, sometimes another impulse spawn. Just kill him if he does. Now we glory kill through this door here. This is a really easy, forgiving glory kill. It's probably the easiest in the game. Like, even this, which really shouldn't work, you can still walk through. And now once you're on this side of the door, you're going to move and jump to there. And make sure, pay attention to when I say move and jump, or jump and move. It's like very important. So we're gonna move and jump to here, okay? And we're gonna jump across these 3 like beams and go around here. And normally here, we would jump and bounce here, there, but now we're gonna do the Foundry skip, which is kind of a pain. So here we go. You want to jump onto this like circle bit here of the pipe, and then jump up to here, and jump and move onto here, and walk straight across. Now stop here. You'll notice you'll get bumped up a little bit. Once you're bumped up, you can safely jump and move onto here. Note, I'm on this section, not that section. And now I'm gonna start saving my position here because I might fall in bounds. You're gonna want to jump and move onto here and walk forward. Now note this section here that it's all yellow. You're gonna walk forward. Oops, I'm a bit too far. There you go. Now everything popped in. Once it's popped in, like right about here, jump and move onto this beam, and you're gonna walk up this beam, jump and move onto the other beam, and walk up it. And then jump and move to the left onto here. And this is the hardest part of the whole skip, is this one micro missile boost onto a ledge up there. So what you want to do is make sure you know where my crosshair is while I do this. It's a bit to the right of this bar here. So you want to walk forward, not all the way forward, okay? A little bit back. And you need to really have the hang of how micro missiles boosts work at this point. I'm going to put missiles down about here on the actual bar, and then jump up to the right. And this is like all timing. And you want to, again, like I said before, make sure you're not all the way forward. Make sure you're a little bit back. So I'm going to just show what this looks like. And note, spamming jump here helps. And as you can see, everything will just vanish. And so what you want to do is crouch down, and then just kind of press A and W, and things will appear. And now we can kind of start the pipe walking, I guess, or rail walking, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, this is pretty tricky, and you want to be crouched basically the whole time you do this. You need to be on the right of these lines here, and we're going to walk a pretty long distance. And you want to always stay on the right. If you go too far left, you'll fall in bounds. If you go too far, or if you get too far left, you'll get stuck. If you go too far right, you'll fall in bounds. It's like this, and you're going to just keep walking. It's pretty kind of sketchy going around corners and stuff, but you get the hang of it. Go around here. And you just want to keep going forward. If you really are comfortable with this, you can stand up on these long sections here. Don't do that when you're starting out. That's not worth it to do it when you're starting out. Now here, there's 3 of these pipe sections, by the way. And once you're here, kind of go a little bit to the right, just tap right, uncrouch, jump and move onto this section. We're gonna go forward, you'll get stuck, jump and move, then jump and move again. That's the best way I've found to get over there. Now that we're here, I'm gonna do that again. Now we're here, we're gonna do another just rail section again. I'll kind of speed this up. These rail sections aren't terrible once you know what you're doing. These corners can be kind of sketchy, like stuff will push you in bounds kind of randomly. So now here, what we want to do is we want to jump up onto there. So you want to jump and move forward. This looks like it's nothing, but if you just jump and move, you'll land on an invisible ledge, and then just jump and tap W at the top, and you'll land up here. And you crouch down, and this is the last rail section. And you're gonna walk forward, and just again follow the rail. And now here, you're gonna walk forward, and then we're not gonna go all the way forward. We're gonna go at this last section, jump and move up here. And now you want to be on this section, and you need to jump and move, and just hold W, and you can ledge grab up there. And once you're here, you want to walk forward, jump onto here, and then I kind of just press W and space at like the same time here to land on here, and then move and jump, and then jump off of here. Alright, and we're just about at the end. This last section is also pretty tricky. If you really want to, you can just jump and bounce here and press the button to watch the cutscene, but that's like stupid, because this section isn't that bad. So you want to do, I line this up precisely. You don't have to. There's a way to do this without doing that, but you should do this the precise way. Is I line up about here, just a little bit past the edge, and then I look about here, a bit to the right of there, and I'm going to move and jump, and I'm going to hold space and W. You need to be holding space and W to ledge grab. Everywhere else you ledge grab, you just need to hold W. For this, for some reason, you still need to hold space. So I'm going to show what this looks like. And you're landing on just an invisible ledge. Oops, wow, I actually got that. That's like the super fast way of doing it. There we go. That's what that usually looks like. Is you'll kind of get bumped back, then you'll ledge grab up. Now you probably want to be holding shift the whole time. There's just like a flat ledge around this whole section, and you want to carefully make your way around the corners here. Sometimes you'll get stopped there if you're too close. Just tap D to get out of there. And now here, let me show what this looks like. This corner is kind of sketchy. You want to just barely tap so you're just past it like that. And then look about there-ish and walk forward. And once you're to here, or about here, just spam jump, and you get out and drop and bounce here. And that's Foundry skip. That's the whole skip. And you're at the end of the level, so you can just press the button and end the level. And that's it.